Guys, what a wild beginning of 2020. As if there weren't enough things going on, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made an announcement that shocked not only fans but the British monarchy. The favorite grandson of Elizabeth II and his American wife decided to step back from being senior royals and become financially independent. And they didn't even tell the Queen about their decision. How did people react to this message? Is Meghan being blamed for stealing Harry from his family? Do people hate her even more? What will now happen with the royal family? There are so many questions, so keep watching and I'll give you the answers. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to get all the royal drama. Now let's get into this. The new year has definitely been intense for the British royal family. They still have to deal with the great controversy caused by Prince Andrew. And obviously we've covered all of that, so make sure to check out those videos. But now the Sussexes have made a drama of their own. It was breaking news in the media outlets all around the world, but I will remind you. Well, on Wednesday, January 8, 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle published a post on their Instagram in which they wrote, "After many months of reflection and internal discussions, we have chosen to make a transition this year. We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent, while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. It is with your encouragement, particularly over the last few years, that we feel prepared to make this adjustment. We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honor our duty to the Queen, the Commonwealth, and our patronages. This geographic balance will enable us to raise our son with an appreciation for the royal tradition into which he was born, while also providing our family with the space to focus on the next chapter, including the launch of our new charitable entity. We look forward to sharing the full details of this exciting next step in due course, as we continue to collaborate with Her Majesty the Queen, the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Cambridge, and all relevant parties. Until then, please accept our deepest thanks for your continued support." Obviously, the couple's post divided the public and sent the internet into meltdown. There were positive comments, but unfortunately very few. In the comments section under the Sussexes post, you can mostly read many rude and very negative words, which are directed mainly at Meghan. Why am I not surprised? People are blaming the Duchess for taking Harry away from the family, and they're outraged that Meghan couldn't handle being a member of the royal family. And because she decided to marry the prince, she should have known what was waiting for her. People even created #Megxit, which they used to share their opinions about the couple's decision and to talk about Meghan's role in all of this. Some royal fans said that it was very inconsiderate to release the statement a day before Kate Middleton's birthday on January 9th. And they thought it's another attempt at getting all the attention, or they wanted to ridicule Prince William's wife. You can also find comments that Meghan will ruin Harry, or that he acts like a traitor to the Queen, the monarchy, and traditions in which he was born and raised because he followed his American wife. People are sure that Harry would never have done this before meeting Meghan. Did they forget who was the rebellious one in the family years ago? Among all these ugly comments, you can also see people talking about the financial independence that the Sussex family now wants. They believe that the couple should have thought about this before having an extremely expensive wedding, or before doing the multi-million-pound renovation of Frogmore Cottage, which was partly funded by taxpayers' money. Some even demand that Meghan and Harry give back the public money that went into the refurbishment. And what's more, many Canadians are asking the couple to absolutely not move to their country because the taxpayers can't afford them. Soon after the statement was released, there appeared rumors that the Queen had no idea that Meghan and Harry would announce their decision like this. But royal experts explained that as the head of the family, the monarch should have been the first to know about Harry and Meghan's plans to resign from their function, and even agree to it. BBC decided to check what the procedures in these types of cases look like. So Meghan and Harry's decision should have been first discussed with Queen Elizabeth II. Only after the monarch officially agreed, the Sussexes would be allowed to publish the statement. But as we know, the couple doesn't care that much about rules and is famous for breaking with traditions. So they announced their decision before the Queen had any say in it. But the drama continues, and a few hours after that unexpected announcement, Buckingham Palace issued a short and kind of mysterious statement in which they stated that the royal family understood the desire of the Duke and the Duchess to take a different approach, but these are complicated issues that will take time to work through. And apparently, the discussions with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were at an early stage. Royal experts say that the fact that Harry and Meghan didn't discuss their move with the Queen and the way in which they announced their decision really hurt the senior royals, especially Harry's grandmother and father. After all, such important information that will change the royal family is usually released on the Queen's official website. So people are angry again, and we all know that this royal couple has been dealing with very bad press for a long time. It's because people claim that Meghan Markle caused controversy with her behavior and when she ignored the royal etiquette. First, she was criticized for not showing Prince Archie on the day of his birth, which is the tradition in the monarchy. Meghan and Harry introduced Archie to the world 2 days later. Then, the boy's christening was private, and that made people angry too, because they said that the funds for this type of event comes from their taxes. Archie's godparents were also kept private, and apparently Meghan decided that Archie would be raised on a vegan diet. Another thing against the tradition was that Meghan boldly spoke out about the role of women in society, and she did a lot of things without assistance, like opening the car door or taking off her coat. This may sound funny, but the public didn't like the blatant violation of the royal rules, and the media continued to point out all the mistakes. How could I forget that in October 2019, after their trip to Africa, the Sussexes released a documentary, Harry and Meghan: An African Journey. They revealed how they deal with the constant attacks from the press and how Meghan finds life as a member of the royal family. It turned out that the couple was struggling with all the attention and the constant media scrutiny. Harry and Meghan revealed that they both existed rather than lived. The Duchess said that, for her, the most important thing was to grow and feel happy, but it was difficult when you're under constant control, and that it's not what's important in life. Cultural difference also was a reason why Meghan found the media attention overwhelming. She also revealed that she was trying to adapt to the royal family by taking a serious attitude and the stiff upper lip, but she found it very toxic. She tried to adapt to life in the spotlight in the traditional royal way and the typical British manner, and that is, show no emotion, but it only made her unhappy. In the documentary, Prince Harry also referred to rumors about his conflict with William. He said, "Part of this role and part of this job, this family, being under the pressure that it's under, inevitably stuff happens. We are brothers. We will always be brothers. We are certainly on different paths at the moment, but I will always be there for him, as I know he will always be there for me." What confirmed this statement could have also been Harry's departure from the charity Royal Foundation, which he set up with his older brother. The ITV documentary obviously caused a huge uproar in the media. Many people praised the Duke and Duchess for being so open and honest about their struggles and not-so-perfect lives. Others criticized them for airing their family laundry in public and wanting to gain sympathy because of how they felt. But there were also opinions that accused Meghan of causing a division in the royal family and stealing Harry from his loved ones. We obviously have a video all about the documentary, so check it out if you somehow missed it. But when I hoped that the royal family would get together and put all the drama aside at Christmas, the Sussexes decided to spend the holidays away from England. And so Meghan, Prince Harry, and Archie spent over 6 weeks, first in Los Angeles and then in Canada, where they celebrated Christmas and the New Year. And then, at the beginning of 2020, they caused this controversy that I'm telling you about, when they announced that they're stepping back from being senior royals. Would you be surprised if the constant harassment from the press was the cause of their decision? We still don't know what steps Harry and Meghan will take next, or what the Queen thinks about it, but #Megxit is already being compared to the scandal caused by Wallis Simpson when King Edward VIII abdicated to marry her. But then, it was the King's personal decision. The case of Meghan and Harry is unusual because it's a couple that decided to quit together. And of course, in this situation, the role of the son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles is less important than that of a king, because Harry is 6th in line to the throne, so he doesn't have to care. But there have been comments that another American is ruining the British monarchy, because when Edward VIII resigned, the nation couldn't forgive him that he abdicated. Today, it seems that Harry, who, according to the YouGov survey, is the second most popular member of the royal family after Queen Elizabeth II, has also ruined the trust and the positive feelings that people had for him. As the historian and royal correspondent Marlene Koenig assures, thanks to their decision, the Sussexes will now be able to have control over the information published about their lives, and they will have more freedom to post what they want, for instance, on their website. And they will also be able to do what they want without all these restrictions and the royal rules, although they will still be royals. According to the journalist, the couple really wants to live a private life. Those who commented on the Sussexes' statement believed that what Meghan really cares about is coming back to her acting and blogging career. The Duchess has said multiple times that that was a closed chapter of her life, and right now she wants to focus on working for social justice and women's empowerment. But does it really matter what she says? Her haters always know better. Why is Meghan and Harry's departure such an important thing? It's because, until now, Queen Elizabeth II saw the modern but also elegant side of the British monarchy in her two grandsons, who would take over after her death. And now there's only William and Kate, who have perfectly adapted to the requirements and rules of the future monarchs, so the Queen will now give them all her attention. There was already some evidence of this during her Christmas message. On her table with photos, there were only pictures of the Queen's father, her son Prince Charles, and grandson William with his family. That is, her main successors to the throne. What's more, royal experts say that at this point, not only Harry's grandmother, but first of all, his older brother William will have to face this crisis and take good care of the image of the monarchy and its continuation. And what do you think about all this? Do you think that Prince Harry made a good decision when he followed his heart and gave up his responsibility of the monarchy and his family? Let us know what you think in the comments. And of course, subscribe to CurioSips because we deliver all the royal family drama. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. Until next time.